Well, hello, Frugal friends, and welcome back. I am Julie, also known as the Frugal Mama, and today we are doing a product review. I have this fabulous light box, is what Olivia calls it, that was sent to me, and we're going to try it out. We're going to see what it comes with. We're going to unbox it. We're going to go through each little part that is in this box and see how it all works, and then tell you what we think of it. Let's jump in and do it. So we've got the light board with a plug, USB plug, cute little zippy bag, a stand, this really fun little tote box full of little tote boxes that each are their own little capsules and clothes, along with stickers for labeling them. Super duper cute. For those that are doing a whole lot of like diamond painting, there's wax, this little tool, we'll talk about that more in a minute, extra little baggies, clips, trays, one with a little handle thing to hold some of your tools, your implements, tweezers, and all of these. We'll talk about these some more in a minute also. So after having opened it up and gone through all the parts and kind of tried all them out and kind of seen what all it comes with, I'm pretty impressed with all the additional pieces that are in here. And one thing that I didn't realize right away, because it did come with all of the diamond painting supplies, I didn't realize that it also could be used for animation purposes, which is fantastic. You just, can put a paper on here and another paper over it and trace. And it has in here all the clips and everything to hold your papers in place and do your tracing. The light on here goes from like really dim to really bright. You just have to keep pushing the button. It has clear instructions on things like that, like how to turn the light on, how to dim it, how to brighten it, and how to turn it off. The one thing that I was a little bit frustrated with was the lack of instructions on other things. For instance, all of the little things that came with it that were for kind of the diamond painting stuff, most of it I didn't know what it was for and wouldn't have known what any of it was for, except that I've already done one other diamond paint thing that one of our viewers sent to us before, and that is the only reason that I knew what some of these different tools were for. I did have to go ahead and look up some of these other ones to see exactly how to use them. And then, once I knew what they were for, I honestly felt kind of silly that I hadn't figured it out myself. Like, for instance, the straight edge on these is to, straighten out all the little diamonds. And then the ones that are kind of open, that's so you can put more wax in there and do more than one diamond at a time. They're actually really handy tools. The tweezers, I knew what those were for. So some of it, I figured it out just fine, but it would have been nice, since this does come with the diamond painting kit supplies, it would have been nice to have a little bit of instructional material about these items. Though it wasn't too hard to look them up. But for instance, I had no idea what this was for and did have to look it up. It is just for straightening all of your little beads, your little diamonds out, which is really handy. I'm glad I have it. But I didn't know what it was. This is it as far as instructions. That's literally all it comes with. There's no booklet, nothing like that, just this. So that was a little bit frustrating having to figure out some of those things, but I was able to do it. I got it figured out and happy to pass that info on to you so that you can avoid having to look those things up. But really all it talks about in here is the actual light board itself. We're excited to try it out as far as doing actual animation and art on it. My daughter Olivia is really into animation, specifically anime, and she is going to have so much fun doing some of her art projects with this. And then when I do start another diamond painting project, I'm giving this a try. Really looking forward to doing that. One thing that I definitely noticed when I was doing the Mickey Mouse diamond painting was the lack of light, and I don't have a specific light, like a crafting light that I can bend over here and do that with. I even thought of investing in one, but then got the offer from Elice to, receive and review this, and I don't need that kind of, overhanging light, craft light, focus light. I don't need any of that now because this will light the whole thing right up no matter where I am and what kind of light I happen to have. So that is definitely a bonus on this one, definitely a plus. I love that it came with all of these fun supplies, really great little storage option here. I think that's fantastic. I really have no other complaints about it. Just, the lack of instructions. Okay, I do have one. Yeah, this is rather flimsy. Now for diamond painting, I don't know that would matter because I probably will have this laying flat. So not a big deal there. I don't think I will even use the stand for diamond painting, but when it comes to animation and other things that we might want to use it for, yeah, I could see us wanting to go ahead and utilize this little stand, but it is incredibly flimsy. I think if they were just to make this a little bit stronger, have instructions for whatever little special things, bonus things that they happen to include, that would make this pretty much perfect. Okay, with the light board plugged in to any USB receiver, all you've got to do to turn this on is push this little power button right here. Ding, ding, ding. Woo, look how bright that is. And then if you want to dim it, you hold and it gets a little dimmer. You hold again, it gets brighter. Hold again, it gets dimmer. One more time, just for fun. Hold again, it gets brighter. And then tap to turn it off. Tap to turn it on. How simple, how easy is that? I also really like how long the cord is. It would be nice if it did come with a USB receiver adapter, little plug, but that's fine. Almost all of us have a USB receiver or port somewhere. I even have one in my couch. My couch has a USB receiver port thing. Really weird, but so it's not hard to find a place to plug this. One of the things that was not mentioned in the instructions, and which it would be really nice to know, is how long does the battery life last if you just charge it? For instance, when I received it, I turned it on and it lit right up before I had even plugged it in. So obviously there was some kind of battery life on there, some kind of charge, but the instructions say nothing about that. So really, we're just gonna have to test it. Stay tuned for a follow-up. We will just have to test it and see how long a charge lasts once we've had it plugged in for a while. Do I recommend it? Yes, I absolutely do, and especially because it does come with all those fabulous little extras. So far, I'm impressed. We've lit it up, we've seen what it does, and it's pretty cool. It is pretty darn cool. I am so grateful to the Elice company. Thank you so much for sending this to us. We are gonna get a lot of use out of it and we're gonna have so much fun. Thank you all for watching this review. If you have something that you would like us to review, go ahead and find our email in the video description and get in touch with us. We would love to work with you if we find that the item that you have happens to be something that would interest our family and potentially interest and benefit our viewers. Thank you to our viewers for watching, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and for being part of the Frugal family. We are so grateful for each and every one of you. Have a great day, and we'll see you all real soon.